Yo Wanderers, Midnight Wonder here, and today I am here with my very first ever Speedpaint! Yay! As you may remember, I did once say that I wanted to do these, and I'm finally able to do that, so here we go! So first of all, I'd like to say that due to the release of the brand new not Sun and Moon, that was last gen. Due to the release of the brand new Sword and Shield games, I've been kind of occupied playing those games, well, Sword, since that's the one I got, and I've really been enjoying these games. They're a lot of fun. I love how we're getting so much lore and mystery, and oh my gosh, it is packed full of things that I love and am so excited to see better explored in the Pokemon games. However, while these games do have a lot of things that I love, there were some flaws with it. And one of the things that kind of bummed me out were Pokemon. Well, there were some really, really good Pokemon, but there was also quite a few Pokemon that I wish had better designs. And today I am redesigning some of those Pokemon one of the Pokemon, actually two Pokemon, sorry. I'm redesigning the Sobble line, which I actually chose as my starter, but I was not aware that it had such a quote-unquote bad evolution line. In my opinion, it could have been way better, and well, I decided to try and make it better. Sorry, this is completely unscripted, so anyways, I decided to redesign the Sobble line since it's honestly my favorite of the starters, and I felt like it could have been way better than what we got, so I decided to take it upon myself to redesign it into what I thought would have been a perfect evolution line. Now, I'm not saying that my designs are the absolute best and this is what we should have most definitely gotten or anything like that. This is just me as a Pokemon fan trying to better Pokemon designs that I think could have used a bit more love or something. Just trying to fix them up a bit, and I hope. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I hope so, cause I feel like I'm doing a pretty bad job. Anyways, in short, redesigning Pokemon that I thought could have used better designs, and I am starting that out with the Sobble line. Might do more in the future if you guys like this. So, the reason why I chose to fix the Sobble line is because, honestly, Sobble is my favorite of the starters, but I was not a fan of the evolutions, as I said before. I was really hoping that we would get a theater-based evolution line, like so many people were predicting. So, I decided to try my own hand at designing a evolution line that is based on theater. I actually spent quite a few years of my life really invested in theater, as my mom was actually a theater teacher, and I did take part in quite a few theater programs when I was growing up in school and stuff. So I wouldn't say that I'm a pro at theater, like I'm not an ace actor or anything like that. I'm actually kind of bad at acting. I do have a deep love for the theater, so I really wanted to try and use what knowledge I had at theater and stuff to try and design a better Pokemon design for Sobble's evolution line. So for the middle evolution, I kind of just has moved it away from the emo face it had because honestly, I really love the design that Sobble has on its face. I loved how it looked kind of like a curtain, an opening, and I really wanted to keep that design, but it ended up looking like just a bigger Sobble now with gloves and boots and a little cape thingy. So I tried to sharpen the head a little bit. It's still not the best. I could have probably done better with it, but that's what I could have thought of at the time. For her, the evolution that would be Inteleon, which, by the way, why on earth did they make it a spy? I don't get that. That just came right out of nowhere. I'm sorry, but I am very, very disappointed in Game Freak for turning our sad baby boy or girl into a spy of all things. That just made no sense to me. So instead of making it a spy, I made it a more Shakespearean sort of character, I guess. If you couldn't tell, I actually based the pose that the final evolution is in on the famous Hamilton pose, the one where Hamilton is holding the skull. I just thought it'd be really cool to reference a bit of Shakespeare into Sobble's design, since I am basing it on a theater. Sorry. And as I'm sure everyone knows at this point, Shakespeare is probably the most famous playwright in basically the entire world, and I'm sure he will remain that way for years and years to come. And if you if you don't know this fact yet, Shakespeare was in fact born in England. So it just made sense to have some sort of Shakespeare reference in Galar, but for whatever reason, it doesn't seem like we got any kind of reference to Shakespeare, which just boggles my mind. The closest thing I can think of is Opal's gym, and the only reason for that is because her gym challenge is a theater. Well, it's not really a gym challenge, just her gym. Part of her gym is based on a theater, I should probably mention that there may be spoilers in this, since I am somewhat talking about the games and of course the brand new Pokemon. But hopefully enough of you have played the games to know what I'm talking about. If not, I apologize. Anyways, so I decided to include the Shakespeare reference I believe should have been in the games with the Sobble line. Just to be clear, the bubble in the Final Evolution's hand is not like actually part of its design. It's just that, well, it's a water type and it made the bubble, okay? I think it popped though, I guess? I don't know. Wow, I am really, really bad at this, aren't I? I'm sorry, I am brand new at this. I've never done a Speedpaint before, and I'm a little nervous. Sorry. Anyways, back to talking about the sketch. I kind of had trouble deciding on the Final Evolution's colors, as you can probably tell. I was going through a bunch of different ideas, and it took me quite a while to finally figure out what colors should go where. I still kind of feel like the black is a little out of place because it just sort of comes out of nowhere, but I didn't really know what else to do. I apologize. I thought that making Sobble's a little dark, Sobble's evolution a bit darker in color would look good, but it ended up not looking that great, so I would later on try to fix it. Yeah, I spent a lot of time, most of the time of this, just trying to figure out the colors and stuff. It took a lot of effort, and since I can't really... By the way, I use Fire Alpaca. I don't think I mentioned that yet. I use Fire Alpaca to do these, so if you guys were curious about that, that is the program I use. It is completely free to use. If you want, I can leave a link to it in the description so that you guys can download it yourselves. It is completely safe and free to use, so if you guys want to express your artistic talents in a better program than Paint, I would highly recommend Fire Alpaca. What else do I want to say? Yeah, I hope you guys can tell that this is completely unscripted. Anyways, you can probably see me going back and forth between the actual designs and my own designs for the evolution line, and that is because as much as I wanted to change these Sobble's evolutions designs, I also kind of want to respect them, since oh my gosh, I have such mad respect for the creators of Game Freak. Even though they do not sometimes create the what I think would be the best designs, they still put in so much hard work for her designing these Pokemon, and wow, all the respect in the world to those guys who design all of these Pokemon. Oh my gosh. As much as I would love to work for Game Freak and help design brand new Pokemon, I am also like kind of scared to try and design as many Pokemon as they have, because wow, just trying to redesign a Pokemon, already existing Pokemon, can be pretty tricky. So trying to design a Pokemon from scratch must be like really hard for them, since they have to design Pokemon that they hope all of us Pokemon fans will love. So even if I don't like the design they come up with, I still respect all of their hard work and stuff. So shout out to Game Freak for being such... shout out to those who create all these new Pokemon. I respect you so much, and even if I see a Pokemon design that I do not particularly like, I still appreciate you so much and think you do such an amazing job. But on the topic of designing new Pokemon, would you guys actually be interested in seeing me design some of my original Pokemon? Because I do actually have some design ideas, and I think it'd be pretty cool to share them with you. If you're interested in seeing them, I mean, let me know in the comments below. Anyways, at this point, I'm just like filling in the last parts of the colors and making sure everything looks good. In case you're wondering from the beginning, the reason why you see like an already sketched out version of the designs is because I actually sketch out the designs I am thinking of on paper first. Then after I make a design that I think looks good, I will scan it onto my computer and clean it up and color it on my computer. Well, laptop technically. It's what I do to make these. If you guys want to see me actually draw these designs from scratch, it would take quite a bit of time for me, since I have never recorded myself actually drawing on paper before. I just know how to do it on my laptop, so it will probably be a while before I can actually do that sort of thing. Anyways, we are getting pretty close to the finishing product since we're just about there now. I hope you guys have been enjoying this Speedpaint and like these new Sobble evolution line designs. I worked really hard on them, like almost 3 hours. And here is the finished project. Let me know what you think of it. Do you prefer these designs or do you prefer the actual designs? Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see me redesign other old Pokemon, then not old Pokemon, just kind of like any Pokemon that you think could use a redesign, please let me know. This was a lot of fun. Also kind of aching since I was drawing this for like nearly 3 hours straight. Wow, I am really bad at this. I hope you guys enjoyed the speed paint. If you guys want me to do another one of these, please let me know. If you'd rather just hear music instead of me yapping like this, also let me know. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I had a lot of fun with doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy future videos that I come out with. Alright, that's everything now. I'm Midnight Wonder, and I'm outie.